This is Billy, and today I'm going to talk about variables in PHP. So this is the documentation, and it's showing an example here of a equals hello. Well, what if you wanted to make this a variable instead of just having a? So I'm going to run through a couple examples. They have example 1 with a class and some fun stuff, and we'll run through that and take a look how everything works. And then I'm going to show an example here that Anonymous wrote 17 years ago. So example 1, let's just jump into the debugger. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay, so the class has been defined. Right up here, we're going to create a new instance of it. Bam, let's take a look at the class that was created. Foo, we got a property bar, which is IamBear. We got an array, and then another property R. So stepping into it, Baz, just another array. All right. All right, so here's the first variable. So mousing over it, we can see bar. Why is that bar? Because right here, the variable bar equals bar. This is kind of a funny example, but all right, so what does this resolve to? Foo bar equals bar. So this is essentially going to be the property bar on the class foo. And if you recall, that is IamBar. So this is going to echo that out. So we'll run that line. We'll look at the console, and sure enough, IamBar was printed out. Okay, the next one is Baz1. So Baz is this array, right? Foo is the 0 index, 1. This is the 1 index, bar. So essentially this is going to resolve to the same thing as above. And through the debugger, we can take a look at that by highlighting it, right-clicking on it, and evaluating console. And it shows us that that resolves to bar. So everything gets evaluated in between the brackets, and then we have foo bar again. It's going to print out IamBar. There we go. All right, now this one we're setting a start and an end strings, and then in between the brackets on this one, it's going to combine the two. So let's see if the debugger will do that for us. Okay, it doesn't, but we could evaluate and get the same thing. So that's going to concatenate those two strings into bar, and again, foo bar. So we run that, IamBar. And the next one is just a string R, and then it's going to get an index of that string, which you got ARR, so A is the 0, R is 1, of course 2 would be R. So this ends up being resolves to R, so it's going to be foo R. If we look at the class, the property R is IamR. So if this runs, we expect it to print out IamR. And run it, and sure enough. Okay, second example left by a comment. This is a better example that's just not foo bar. We have an array of first, last, and company. And then we have defined variables, name first, name last, name company. All right, let's run the debugger on this one. Oh, I did it again. Let's stop that. Go back here. Okay, here we go. So name types, there's our variables in the array. Setting those. Now it's going to loop through each item in this array. So we can see that the first one, type, first. So then it's going to concatenate here we go, first, and then name. So you can see it's name first, which matches this variable. So this line should print out John. We'll go to the console, John. And then the next one is last. Name last. Name last is Doe, should print out Doe. And then, of course, it does the last one, PHP net, John Doe net. All right.